owns a pet, whether it be a dog, cat, or a horse. We all hold them very near and dear in our hearts. What I'm about to say does not apply to everyone, but if it does apply to you, open your ears and listen up. How many of you own a pet and remember to feed it, groom it, and provide love for it? Only half of you will raise your hand. The other half is scared to admit that they forget they even have a pet. Sad, don't you think? It is sad to picture that there are many cases of animal negligence all over the nation. But not everyone is like that. There are many who actually live up to a title of responsible pet owner. Congratulations to you. You are amazing. Now, let's move on to the issue. An animal comes with a huge responsibility, no matter if the pet is as small as a chihuahua or as big as a horse. I started focusing more on this issue when I noticed a small kitten outside of its house on one of my morning runs. I could see that this little baby had not eaten and was cold. I took a look around and I could see the owners were inside the warm house while they left their pet outside in the cold. If you ask me, a responsible owner would have taken the kitten inside and provided the care it clearly needed. Yes, I understand that not many take the time out of their day to research the guidelines of raising a pet the correct way, but that shouldn't stop one from learning the real understanding of being responsible. I am not just speaking to grab the attention of pet owners who have neglected an animal in the past or are doing so now, but to all the pet owners. I am going to convince you that you must accept the fact that being a pet owner comes with major responsibilities. Some think that raising a pet is easy as pie, but it's not. Pets are animals that need time and dedication to raise. Not everyone can handle that type of responsibility, but after my speech, you will understand to learn the best methods of raising a pet. Also, open your mind to adopting a pet instead of buying one from the market when you make the final decision when you have decided that pet ownership is for you. I am positive that many of you pet owners want to make a difference not only in your life, but the life of your pets. Imagine how different it would be if you come home to your pet welcoming you at the doorstep, knowing that you have provided large amounts of love and care for him or her. One of my favorite quotes about owning a pet is from James Cromwell. Pets are humanizing. They remind us we have an obligation and responsibility to preserve and nurture and care for all life. It is sad to know that there are studies have shown that half of pets in the United States are not treated the way they should. The problem with this is that in some cases it has led to animal abuse or negligence, causing animals to live unhappy. However, other cases are from people who actually know how to raise their pet in a manner that treats their animal with kindness. I would like to explain to my audience about a story that demonstrates the impact of having an animal does in one's life, especially when treated right. This story is about Eric O'Grey and his pet Petey. Eric was told by his doctors that if he didn't start changing his way of eating and exercising, that his overweight and blood pressure wouldn't allow him to live another 5 years. He went to an adoption center and adopted Petey, an overweight, middle-aged dog who was facing health issues as well. They began to take daily walks to lose weight, and months after, Eric was participating in marathons. Petey as well changed into a healthy, happy dog who enjoyed watching his owner accomplish his goals. A man whose life was on the verge of ending was literally saved by the love of an incredible dog. Think of it like this. If it wasn't for Eric's conscience, he wouldn't have walked into the adoption center, chosen Petey, a dog who needed the support and love of someone who also needed the same amount of support back. Eric's responsibility of caring and loving Petey led to both of them to live a different but happy life. These issues are related to you because many are like me today. During these times, we are forced to stay at home and have no connection to the public. Take the time to think about all these animals that are outside, alone, forgotten, while their owners are glued to their TV or phones. However, there are owners who remember their pledge to care for their animals through tough times because, like many say, a pet is a family member too. And you wouldn't leave your child outside, would you? We should enjoy these times of isolation to spend time with your family. This includes your pets. According to the Humane Society, there are approximately 68% of Americans that have a pet at home. The number of animals that are neglected by the humans is unknown. It could be thousands. Serious questions. Where is your pet at this moment? Do you think of your pet's safety during this pandemic? Do you think you could ever forget about them? Are you a responsible pet owner? Owning a pet is a solution that many believe they can do, but accepting and fulfilling the responsibilities that come with it is the real solution. The PetSafe website provides many details and information about the responsibilities of owning a pet, which is very appealing to many pet owners that refer to it. According to the pet website, It is one of the best sites to learn and understand the responsibilities that come along with raising a pet. Some of the major information stated has been proven true by many owners. If you're considering bringing home a furry friend, be sure you're 100% positive that you're committed to care for it. Treat it with love and kindness. Our pets love us unconditionally. They are always there to greet us when we get home with a friendly face, so in turn, we need to reserve affection for them, no matter what life brings. Owning a pet is a privilege. Pets depend on their human companions throughout their entire lives. Make sure you can provide your pet access to clean water, nutritious food, and a shelter, preferably inside the house. Make sure you have the ability to train and socialize your pet at an early age. This may be the most important responsibility of them all, providing love. They need our love and devotion throughout their lives and should be welcomed into our homes as full members of the family. Responsible pet parents work hard to do the same for them. One interview was conducted months after individuals walked in and adopted a new pet. This interview was of Michelle and Bill Johnson. They adopted Max, a Labrador Retriever mix, from an animal shelter when he was just 12 weeks old. Bill served in Vietnam and was diagnosed with PTSD. Max's playful responsibility and personality activeness helped Bill deal with his psychological issues. Also helped communication between Michelle and Bill to strengthen their relationship. All the websites used in this process altogether had an average of 8.4 star reviews out of 10. This is able to prove and provide credibility that many people are taking this matter into the correct hands for retrieving more information on how to be the best pet owner. I can see you now, waking up on a nice Sunday morning to a happy little guy wagging its tail with excitement. I can see you coming home from a long day at work to a purring cat welcoming you at your doorstep, ready to brighten your day. I can see your kids coming back inside, racing to play with their wisest snowball bunny. Pure joy, don't you ask me? I can see you not being only a better person with a big heart, but I can see you as one of the best pet owners there is. I can also see how your pet loves being a member of their family too. If you choose to be an unresponsible pet owner, think of all the neglected animal cases that would increase in a short period of time. Think about all the sad animals locked up in cages and shelters, having nobody to love them or give them a name. Sad puppy dog eyes. If you've ever seen them, you know what I'm talking about. Shelters and adoption centers will be too full to take in more pets because their owners don't want to deal with them anymore. Think of all the pets sitting outside their homes in the cold. Leaving an animal without any warmth can lead to devastating consequences. Do you really want to be the reason why innocent animals live unhappy? There really isn't anything to contrast from one another but the results of a responsible and irresponsible pet owner. It's upsetting to see that both commit to caring and loving an animal, but only one fulfills. I challenge you to spend a whole day devoted to you and your pet. You never know. Maybe getting to know each other a little bit better will help you become a better and responsible pet owner and your pet even happier. In my presentation today, I took the time to discuss the responsibility that as pet owners, we are obligated to fulfill and its effects that not only affect us humans, but also our furry friends. A TED Talks video stated and discussed the effects of the powers of having a pet has on not only the owners, but their animals as well. This video is quite long, but I can promise you, every second is full with information and tips. Dr. Moore talks to his audience about the zooia, that includes the human-animal bond, plus the benefits of having a pet in one's life. Ask your fellow pet owners, family members, or friends of their experience with raising a pet. Many find it to be as one of the best decisions they made in their life. They might even tell you that their pet knows them better than they do themselves. That just proves that with the right love and care, your pet will be devoted to you and protect you until the end of their days. My intention for today was to open the eyes of my audience about the seriousness that comes along with owning a pet before problems such as animal negligence gets out of hand. I hope you take away the information I have provided with you today and use it as a reason to go running to your dog, cat, bunny, or horse, etc. and show them how much you care and love them, because they can't speak to tell you that they love you with words, but with affection they can. Thank you for your time.